Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results.
Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight we wrap up. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 2 down. Striding in, Colton Wong. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Right side. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. He's out. In now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lorenzo.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Swing. And a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Orlando Arcia comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
He takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 2 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Chopped toward the second baseman. Wong to his right. He's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Standing in, Jesus Aguilar comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Yelich on second. Aguilar on at first with 2 down. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Shaw is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate. He's going to absolutely crush it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Brewers strand a couple. And now Bryce Harper. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Bryce Harper.
They haven't played perfectly. As it's hit on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second. Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Cain is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Here's Matt Carpenter in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be home. Here's Jonathan.
Leading up for the Brewers. Second baseman, Jonathan.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Hot shot to third. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Max Scherzer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Popped him up. Aguilar is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. The Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. They're down 2-0. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Aguilar, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
He is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. So stepping in, Jonathan Schoop. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And Carpenter will make the catch. Stepping in for the Cardinals, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich. And he makes the catch in the corner. Now in the box, Harrison Bader. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle. Garcia gloves it on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Here's Colton Wong now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Yelich on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's had absolutely no success. 0 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Now batting,
standing in, Stephen Vogt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Dribbled to the right side, but it's foul, strike 1. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
the pitcher, number 47.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Gio Gonzalez, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. He'll start off the 5th in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Back up the middle, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 delivery. Hit in the air to right field. Yelich is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. 9 hits in 15 tries. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. Cain is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. One left. In now is Lorenzo Cain as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Lorenzo Cain.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Manny Pena will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer. Soft liner towards short, and one gone.
Now batting, number 3.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
First pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Jesus Aguilar.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. At the plate, Travis Shaw is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and 1 strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. On the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 5.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in and looking for more, Paul DeJong. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready for another chance? Matt Carpenter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. 1 away. One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock to the left side.
Into the box, Manny Pena. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now the relay home. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Call to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. A square to Bunn, and it's popped up, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 13. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a ball deep down the line in left for the corner, and it's going to land a fair ball. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out.
Ready with the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Schoop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Braun now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs.
Play ball. 3.
Ready once again, Harrison Bader. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it.